On Instacart, I can shop a huge selection of pet supplies, from that one brush that scratches him just right, to that extra comfy bed he can't wait to flop down in. And I get everything delivered right to my door in as fast as 1 hour. Okay, settle down. I know it's here. Yes, very exciting. Visit instacart.com or download the app to get a free delivery on your first 3 orders. Offer valid for a limited time. Minimum order $10. Additional terms apply. Instacart. Add life to cart.
Express your feelings in English. Expressing your feelings requires a little more than just using an adjective. Try the following common words, check out their synonyms and improve your word usage in English. Happy. Content. Every old person, no matter how content they seem, feels that sense of regret. Earl Woods. Satisfied. Are you satisfied with your working conditions? Delighted. Kate Winslet was delighted with Oscar nominations. Pleased. We are pleased to extend the term of our agreement. Ecstatic. I feel ecstatic every time she smiles at me. In good spirits. I'm in good spirits today, let me buy you a drink. Thrilled. My husband was thrilled with my sudden interest in football. Desperate housewife. Relieved. I was relieved after paying all my bills. Try, enthusiastic, passionate, ambitious, and so on. Angry. Upset. I am so upset, I can't believe how late you are. Enraged. Always speak politely to an enraged dragon. Stephen Brust. Aggressive. I have always been a guy who takes what they give me. Maybe I have to be a little more aggressive. Mike Miller. Nervous. Being in front of people is a kind of thrill. You get nervous, but it's fun. Lisa Sloan. Furious. To be furious in religion is to be irreligiously religious. William Penn. Exasperated. We can be exasperated and certainly are, but that doesn't reflect on determination to carry out the mission. Janet Norwood. Annoyed. I go from exasperation to a state of collapse, then I recover and go from prostration to fury, so that my average state is one of being annoyed. Gustave Flaubert. Try, frustrated, infuriated, incensed, wound up, heated, hot, livid, mad, and so on. Sad. Sorry. I am sorry about your father's death. Disappointed. I was disappointed halfway through the game because we weren't playing defense. Agonized. He who will not economize, will have to agonize. Confucius. Gloomy. A gloomy guest fits not a wedding feast. Friedrich von Schiller. Depressed. During all my first 20 years, I was depressed, terribly unhappy, lonely, isolated and self-rejecting. Abraham Maslow. Abandoned. Art is never finished, only abandoned. Leonardo da Vinci. Mournful. A bunch of mournful women all dressed in black pack the garden. Also try these alternatives: blue, disillusioned, miserable, grieving, forsaken, low, down in the dumps, dejected, disheartened, pained, and so on. Surprised. Shocked. Most people have seen worse things in private than they pretend to be shocked at in public. Edgar Watson Howe. Perplexed. Monarchs are perplexed by the fear of change. John Milton. Puzzled. Conditions for creativity are to be puzzled, to concentrate, to accept conflict and tension, to be born every day, to feel a sense of self. Erich Fromm. Stunned. A girl came up to me in a bar and said she wanted to dance. I wish I'd said something cool, but I was stunned. Baffled. Every anarchist is a baffled dictator. Benito Mussolini. Shaken. I was shaken when I first heard about the accident. Traumatized. I am still traumatized that I am going to be on the TV. Why not also try, mystified, bamboozled, flabbergasted? Afraid. Fearful. Virtue is bold, and goodness never fearful. William Shakespeare. Frightened. I'm scared to confess what I'm feeling, frightened you'll slip away. Madonna. Horrified. Mark was horrified by the idea of homosexuality. Terrorized. I woke up terrorized by the powerful explosion. Scared. I'm scared every time I go into the ring, but it's how you handle it. Mike Tyson. Intimidated. Hatred is the coward's revenge for being intimidated. Bernard Shaw. Alarmed. So don't be alarmed if I fall head over feet. And don't be surprised if I love you for all that you are. Alanis Morissette. Try, browbeaten, anxious, hysterical, and so on. Bad. Down. When I'm feeling down, I call my mother. Devastated. The global economy is totally devastated after the crisis. Desperate. I am a desperate housewife. Ms. Laura Bush. Ruined. A just cause is not ruined by a few mistakes. Fyodor Dostoevsky. Horrible. Life is divided into the horrible and the miserable. Woody Allen. Terrible. Obi-Wan told me terrible things. He said you've turned to the dark side. Senator Abidallah. Awful. The meal was awful. Disgusting. You are a disgusting pervert. Next time also try, negative, destroyed, hurt, and so on. Good. Good. You are too good to be true. Decent. Let me take you to a decent restaurant. Nice. She is always very nice to me. Lovely. Assos is a lovely little village for a weekend escape. Optimistic. Cautiously optimistic would be a good phrase. I hope that we can sustain the momentum. Paul Wolfowitz. Excellent. Thank you for the excellent service. Wonderful. No need to run and hide. It's a wonderful world. Great. Great minds think alike. You may want to use these synonyms, too: positive, upbeat, on the bright side, loving, top-notch, above board, the best, outstanding, on the up, respectable, worthy, and so on. Improving usage will improve your English. You will sound more natural and native-like. Prudish. Are you too prudish to let your girl go topless? Mischievous. Oh, you are such a mischievous monkey. Jealous. Yet he was jealous, though he did not show it, for jealousy dislikes the world to know it. Lord Byron. Undecided. They, the government, are decided only to be undecided, resolved to be irresolute, adamant for drift, solid for fluidity, all-powerful to be impotent. Winston Churchill. Bored. Be yourself, and you will rarely be bored. Zach Aronson. Smug. Kinder the enemy who must malign us than the smug friend who will define us. Anna Wickham. Arrogant. Your arrogance blinds you, Master Yoda. Darth Sidious. Sheepish. He is so sheepish and stupid and he can't defend himself. Devious. Respect is really only a devious route taken by violence. George Bataille. Suspicious. The world has grown suspicious of anything that looks like a happily married life. Oscar Wilde. Thoughtful. Stop the habit of wishful thinking and start the habit of thoughtful wishes. Mary Martin. Curious. Be less curious about people and more curious about ideas. Marie Curie. Apologetic. He was deeply apologetic when he called me after the quarrel.
Lucky Land Casino, asking people, what's the weirdest place you've gotten lucky?
Lucky? In line at the deli, I guess?
Aha, in my dentist's office. More than once, actually.
Do I have to say?
Yes, you do.
In the car before my kids' PTA meeting.
Really?
Yes.
Excuse me, what's the weirdest place you've gotten lucky?
I never win and tell.
Well, there you have it. You can get lucky anywhere, playing at LuckyLandSlots.com. Play for free right now. Are you feeling lucky? No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18+. Terms and conditions apply. See website for details.